Good morning. Do you have a problem with a draft up your pant legs? Well, let's see how many years that has troubled me. How old am I? Well, very old. And for most of my adult life, I have had trouble with a draft up my pant legs once October and November get here. And when it gets to be December and January, it's quite uncomfortable. If you're wearing dress socks that only come halfway up your leg because they end up slipping down, what you thought might have been over the calf socks are actually crew level after wearing them for an hour or so. There are very nice, colorful socks that you can buy that you think would do the job, but they won't do the job. Even though they're tall socks and go up over halfway up your calf, after you wear these for an hour or so, you will still feel a draft up your pant legs, and that is about the most annoying thing I can think of. So I've solved that problem, and I'm going to solve it for you. First thing to do is simply go to Amazon and buy over-the-calf socks. Make sure they're over-the-calf socks, guaranteed. These will stay up. I've had these 5 or 6 years. They're great. They're very warm. Over-the-calf socks. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. But they aren't very attractive. Face it, these are not dress socks. I would like to wear these. I would like to wear these. I like pretty attractive dress socks. These are my summer socks, but I'd like to wear them in the winter too and have no draft up my pant legs. I figured out how to do that. I told Ginger about it, told my wife, and she was appalled that I would even think of such a thing. But in fact, it works. For years, 25 years, I traveled the country and I dressed up as historical character. I wore short pants and I had stockings on underneath. I couldn't show my bare legs to the audience, so I had stockings. What kind of stockings did I use? Well, I bought historical stockings for the first couple of years. And then I started buying tights. Ribbed tights, warm winter tights. And that's what I wore under my pants. Of course, these pantyhose style tights, I cut the top part off so that the tights would go about 5 inches above my knees. They went 5 inches above my knees. I took 2 rubber bands and held them up. Now, I was very active. When I was wearing this outfit, I was jumping and moving around, and my socks never came down. They always stood up as long as I had the rubber bands around them. So, what is my secret for having no draft up my pant legs these days? Plus, I can wear my very attractive socks. Summer style. Actually, I think these are marketed, you know, these are year-round socks. They're not really thin, but they're very, very attractive. But I couldn't wear these in the winter unless I wore them on top of my tights. And that's what I do. I put my tights on exactly as I would have before, except these days I only put one rubber band to hold them up. After all, I'm not jumping and running around or even going outside with these tights. This is what I wear indoors while I'm working at the desk. And I don't, my body is not fully active except working at the desk, so I'm subject to having these drafts come up my pant legs. So this is what I do. I wear the pretty socks here. Very nice. And these socks here. And they come up to right there, and they stay there. I was in the military, and we always wore 2 pairs of socks with our boots all the time. And I recommend that if you want to be comfortable in the wintertime, wear your dress socks, then go get you some queen size, extra large, ribbed tights, or whatever kind that you can find. I still have many packs of these, and I'm very happy that I made this discovery. I'm going to be nice and warm this winter.